Sunday evening, and it's Sunday Conversations with Catfish. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? I'm good. I'm good. Busy, busy, busy weekend, man. We gonna talk about all that stuff, and we gonna actually talk about. We gonna talk about all that stuff. We gonna see who's gonna be first in here, though. Yeah, we gonna see who's gonna be first in here tonight. See who's going first in here. Joseph, what up? What up? You number one tonight. What's happening? What's happening? Tanner, what's up, man? The music maestro. What's happening? What's happening? See who's gonna be third in here tonight. The Hey man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. What's up with you? I'm good. I can't complain. Cause guess what? If I did, it wouldn't do no good no way. We got 4 people in here and 1 like. Hit that like button on your way in, guys. Yep. I'm blessed, man. Happy to be on this side of the pond, as they say. Sean Parker, what up, bro? How are you? Sean is number 4 in there. We're gonna see what the top 5 gonna be in the live tonight. I had a busy weekend. Well, busy yesterday actually. Pretty busy weekend. We're gonna get into that in a little bit. But yeah, I hope everybody is blessed. Bay support group, what up, bro? What's happening? What's happening? Yep. So I was busy yesterday from 8 o'clock until probably 10 o'clock last night, man. Whew. Busy, busy, busy. Yep. I had a lot of stuff going on. AD, what up? What up? That's my brother right there, AD. Man. Like I said, I had a busy day. As soon as a few more people get in here, we gonna kick this off and get it running. But I hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday on God's day. Hope y'all doing good. Hope your family's well. Everybody doing good. Yep. That's all I can wish for anybody that they doing well. That's all I can do. I can't do no more. Wish for the best, wish and hope for the best, and see how it turn out. That's all I can. That's all I can do. I can't do nothing else. But getting back to the business, for you guys that didn't know, the legendary Black Ghost 1970 Challenger SE with the gator grain top. That was a legend in street racing in Detroit. And it's also in the Congressional Historical Registry, sold at the Mecum auction for $975,000. That was Friday. Yep, the son sold it. Yep, we cashed out. Hey, it's kind of bittersweet for me, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. But if y'all go back in the documentary and watch, his daddy said, "Don't you give my car away." He didn't say, "Don't you sell my car." He said, "Don't you give my car away." And he didn't. He got well compensated for that car. And I hope that the guy that bought it realizes what he bought and will treat that car as so, you know. So, yep, yep, yep. That is amazing how that all came about, man. Yep, the family was there. Um, Mr. Quall's son actually hit the gavel when it sold. They actually showed the guy that bought it. He was there in the building. So it was in Indianapolis at the Mecum auction Friday. The auction ended Saturday, but the Black Ghost sold Friday, this past Friday. And I actually have it on my Instagram page. I have it on my Instagram page, and the video will be dropping Friday for that. I already got it up there on Instagram, but I'm going to drop the video Friday for that. From that. Also, hey, what up, Kendra Hudson? Yesterday, guys, I went to one of the most epic car events that I have been to in the last 3.5 years, 4 years. It got to be right up there at the top, man. It's in the top, probably in the top 3. It was in Lincoln Park. In Lincoln Park, the Lincoln Park area of Chicago, on top of a parking garage. If you guys ain't following me on Instagram, go check it out, man. Sheesh. And actually, my buddy Swole 55, ICMB Drivers Edition, Ruin Cayman, and her husband were all there. I had a ball, guys. I did reels and I did a live video on Instagram, which is already up. And the video from the show is actually dropping this Wednesday. So you're going to get a video on Wednesday and Friday. Like I said, during car season, I try to do my live on Sunday, video Wednesday, video Friday. So that's what it's going to be. I did that the last 2 weeks. So that's what I try to do during, car season. Because I go to so many car events. Then last night, after that event, I came home, rested for a minute. Then I went to the Fast 10 little car meet that they had at the theater by my house. So I actually shot a Instagram video of that also. So that is also up on my Instagram page. Now I didn't do a video on that one, but yeah, a lot of cars out there. People was coming out the movie theater talking about the movie was great. I'm gonna probably see the movie tomorrow or Tuesday. I haven't decided what day I'm gonna see it, but I'm gonna see. I would have seen it already, but a couple people that I know that saw it said it was real good. Okay, so I'll probably see it maybe Tuesday. But busy day yesterday. But hey, that rooftop party was crazy. I saw my first Lamborghini Diablo in person. So now that makes, I done seen a Countach in person, got pictures. I done seen a Diablo in person, got pictures. Yeah. So those are old school, and it was gated manual too. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was. There was a lot of nice cars. A couple of Lincoln Continentals were there. It was like I said. Follow me on Instagram at Master Detailers, all one word, and you'll see it. Hey Michelle, but I'm actually dropping the video from the event Wednesday, guys. The scenery was outstanding. Hey Charles, the scenery was unreal, man. It like me as Swole say, you can't make this up. The event was over at 1:00, and they said you could stay on the parking garage as long as you want it, because the parking was free. We didn't leave that till about 4. I took a couple of reels of my car, a couple of, just, hey, a couple of pictures. The view, unfreaking believable, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Michael Vaughn, what up? Unreal. The parking garages always hit harder. They always hit hard. You know what I'm saying? So, that gonna get a little twist in the video Wednesday. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say nothing there. I just flipped the script a little bit. As far as y'all know how my videos usually go. I just flipped the script a little bit though. Y'all gonna like it. Next Sunday, let me know if you like the way I did the video on this coming Wednesday. But it was called Cars on the Common. See, it's a big area called the Common. It's a residential area. Okay. Oh, thanks, Angela. Yeah, I'm doing a YouTube video for that this Friday. I did it. I actually shot it live. I had to. I wouldn't have missed that for the world. But guys, it's called the Common, and it's a residential, condominium site, and they had cars parked all along that, and then they had them in the garage. I was on the roof. Check out my IG. I did an IG live video. But like I say, the scenery, the backdrop was amazing because it was such a gorgeous day. It was probably about 65 degrees, not a lot of wind. Man, sheesh. A lot of people stayed over to take pictures of their car that they couldn't get, while the show was going on. But like I said, we didn't leave that till about 4 o'clock. Myself, Swole 55, and ICMB Drivers Edition, we were all there, taking pictures. So, unreal, man. May not never get to do that again, you know what I'm saying? But it was an outstanding event. It was given by Lower End Garage. They said they're giving another one. I will be attending that one as well. I mean, but all the different cars, and there was a lot of ladies driving some nice cars. I got them. I always get them on my YouTube. So y'all will see that video Wednesday, and then the Black Ghost YouTube video will be coming Friday. So, like I said earlier, when it's car season time, I try to bring y'all at least 2 videos a week or whatever it is. I still got my dealerships I got to go back to. Father's Day, I don't know where I'm gonna be yet. Father's Day, I'm waiting on the Triple F collection to either say yay or nay as far as my car being in their show for the 3rd straight year. The inaugural, it was called The Event in Columbus, Ohio, by the Triple F, given by the Triple F collection. My car was there the first year. My car was there last year at the event too. You guys remember my buddy rode with me down there. So, and this is the third one. So I'm waiting. I already submitted my car, so I'm waiting to see if they accept it or not. So if they don't accept it, then I'll probably be at Stunner's event. I know. It's 3 events on the same day. I know. But if they don't accept it, I'm not even going. So I had to wait. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where. If they do accept it, I'll be in Columbus, Ohio on Father's Day. If they don't, I'll probably be at Stunner's rooftop party. So I'm waiting to see how that shakes out. I still got, a month? A little less than a month for them to get back to me. So we'll see. So right now, it's up in the air. No, I'm not going to Rick Ross's show because I don't feel like uh, spending a lot of money. And that's a lot of money, not just the entry fee. You got to pay gas, you got to pay hotel, you got to do all that. So I ain't going to, I'm not going to mess with that one. But there's still a couple other ones that I plan on going to. I plan on going to North Carolina. I got to get with Stunner and see, how that's going to shake out. But I want to go. I really want to go to that show. But they showed us so much love when we was down there, the last time. So that's coming up. Hey, Lefty. Let's see what else off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I know. I just watched the video. I watched him last year. It was incredible. It was incredible. Um, it's one Cincinnati. Stunner gonna be at that one. I plan on being at that one, and it's one more. I think it's in Lansing, Michigan. I think I'll probably go to that one too. But like I said, but right now I don't know, you know, uh, about Father's Day yet, because like I said, Mr. 75 having his, Stunner having his. Yeah, yeah. It was one today that I didn't go to. I wish I would have went to, but I had other obligations. So it was one today. Actually, ICMB Drivers Edition did a live. It was in out in the western suburbs somewhere. I can't remember, but he went to that one. I didn't get. I had some other stuff that was more pressing than going to a car show today, so I didn't go. But like I said, I got, what did I shoot? I shot 2 lives and a video yesterday in one day. Oh, LS Fest, yeah. AD. Oh, talking to Lefty, yeah. I'm telling you, like I said, I shot a YouTube video and 2 Instagram lives yesterday. Busy, man. The grind, like they say, the grind don't stop, man. But it was a lot of nice cars at the premiere of the uh, uh, Fast 10. So they had a burnout pit, all that stuff. And guys, I got to tell you this. You'll never guess who graced my presence, my live, with their presence. Y'all never guess. I'm going to give y'all maybe 2 minutes to try to guess. Big time YouTuber came in there and say, what up? One of my good friends. Yeah, I was shocked though. I had to let everybody know that he came through and hollered at your boy. Yep, it was crazy. I was like, what? But I was deeply flattered though. Demonology came in your boy's live while I was, yep, you got it, Michael Vaughn. It was Demonology. Y'all, both of y'all got it. It was Demonology. He came through, showed love, man. But that's my guy though. I talk to him 2 or 3 times a month anyway. Yeah, he can't. And the people that when I was filming, I told them, they say, what? Yeah, he came through for about 5 minutes and you know said what's up. But yeah, it was. I got a good burnout. You'll see it if you watch. If you watch the live, you see it. They had a burnout pit and everything. It was a well put together little event. For the weekend of the Fast 10, uh, in the Fast and Furious saga dropping. They had a burnout pit DJ. It was pretty cool. Oh, you saw Lefty? How'd you like it? Everybody that I polled, I ain't put this on film though, guys. Everybody that I polled coming out of the theater said it was good. So I'm gonna probably see it maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. Oh yeah, Angela. You know what? Demonology, we met in 2018. Stunner had a. See, you guys ain't never heard the story. Steel City Blue Boy. Man, where you been, dude? My God, what's up? Yeah, um, Demonology flew in 2018 when the Demon was first released. He was one of the first people to have a demon, and he was one of the first brothers to own a demon. Okay, man, appreciate you. So what happened? He flew in for a track event. He was here. Tall Guy Car Reviews was here. CJ on 32s was here. Uh, who else? Demon Durango was here. Um, uh, Mod to Fame was here. It was a lot of, a lot of. Check out, I got a video. Go back in the archives and check it out. But what happened was Demonology was staying in a hotel that's right by my house. So I gave him a ride home, an old girl. That was 2018. And he talks about it all the time. That Catfish, you know how he talk. That Catfish got that nice AMG and it ride good, man. It's fast too. So we became friends from that day forward. So, and then y'all remember in 2020 and 2021, I drove old girl to Dallas for the YouTuber call out. And in 2018, I promised Demonology, whenever you give an event, I'm driving old girl. I didn't put her on a trailer. I drove her to Texas and back. And I did that in 2021. I went with Stunner in 2020. I drove old girl in 2021. I didn't go last year or this year. So, but it's cool. I went to the first two. So if I don't ever go back to another one, I don't care. I was at the inaugural one and the second one. And like I said, me and Pimpin TV, we drove old girl there and back. Not nan problems, bro. No flat tires, no nothing. With the AC on. Come on now. So, if y'all look back at my Instagram post, every time we stopped, I did at the gas station, I did a little Instagram video. It was a lot of fun. But, hey, it is what it is. But that's how we became friends. So, and we've been friends ever since. Y'all remember one time I called him while I was on live, but I just did that cause he came to my mind and I hadn't talked to him. And y'all heard him. I said, man, I didn't think you was gonna pick up. He said, man, anytime you call, I see your number, I'm picking up. But that's just love, man. That's how he is though. But yeah. But if you guys that don't know, I've had old girl 17 years. Had that car 17 years. Yeah. Pretty soon it'll be 20. Yeah, I had that car 17 years. So actually July the 7th, it would be 17 years. Fly Roy the trendsetter, what up, my boy? My boy. But yeah, guys, it's a lot of YouTubers that I call my friend, that we have each other's numbers and we talk on a regular basis. Because at the end of the day, we all people. We do YouTube, but we still got lives, families, obligations, bills, and all of that. Just because you're a YouTuber, don't you still got a life, outside of this. Hey, Lefty, you know what I'm saying? But he's a very good friend of mine, and I was actually pleasantly surprised when he popped in. He popped in from time to time. Sometimes he might pop in here. He has popped in here before. So, it is what it is. It's all about relationships. And I'm a big relationship guy. Sponsorship's cool, but relationships are better. It's all about the relationships you make on this journey. Feel like I made a lot of connections yesterday at that car event. There was so many people there, man. Like I said, I can't even tell you how many nice vehicles. And I think it was more Porsches. It should have been the Porsche on the Commons show. It was more Porsches there than any other model or vehicle. I'm telling you, Porsches were everywhere. Yeah, and it was three young ladies that had nice Porsches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't worry about the phone ringing. I ain't even worried about that. But anyway, yeah, and I got all of them. I got all three of them on camera. You'll see them on the video Wednesday. All of them Porsches, nasty. That's all I'm gonna say. And a couple of them, one of them was a real rare car, real rare, and all three of them were manuals. Come on now, all three of the Porsches that the young ladies were driving were manual. That way. But yeah, like I said, that's probably got to be in my top three of events that I've been to in the last 5 years. Got to be in the top three. It got to be because, like I say, the venue was outstanding. Then we went to this little coffee shop and had this iced coffee. I don't know what it was, but guys, I'm gonna make a drive all the way back over there to get me another one of them. And I got a medium, and I should have got a large. I wrote down. I mean, I got the receipt from what it is, what the flavor that it is. But man, it was sheesh. That boy hit the spot like a mug. So I'm gonna make me a little drive over there. It ain't that far. I always go, downtown Chicago doing something, and that part of Chicago is just a little bit on the other side of downtown, so ain't no big deal. But it was amazing. That cup of iced coffee was the bomb.com. I ain't gonna lie, it was good. And actually, Ruin Cayman, my girl Nikki, she has a Porsche. She has a Cayman, and it's a manual, and she tracks it, rallies it, and everything else. But anyway, I said I need some coffee, so she told me to go in there. I went in there, man. Hey, that hit the spot though. But yeah, but it's all good. But I had a great time. Was hanging out with a bunch of YouTubers, all my boys, and then a couple other, YouTubers that I knew that were there. Met some new people, had conversations. And one dude said, "Hey man, you Catfish, ain't you? You got a YouTube channel?" I said, "Yeah, that's me, blah 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 blah." Had a good time. Met the people that threw the event together, that sponsored the event and everything. I met them. They cool people. So, hey, it was a good day. It was from 9:30 to 1 p.m. Like I said, we didn't leave the garage till after 4. We all got great shots of our cars. There wasn't no distraction because wasn't nobody up there but us. So I had a great time. Posted some reels, posted some pictures. It was all good. It was a great day. And like I said, then after that, I'll run into this Fast and Furious little meet, which was cool. So, always running into something. That's why you always got to stay ready to film. You know what I'm saying? Always got to stay ready. You never know what you're going to miss. But I had fun, though. I really did. And like I said, I got a chance to hang out with my little big bro, Swole 55, and my other little big bro, ICMB Drivers Edition. And both of them Corvettes, them guys got, sheesh, they got a lot of attention, both of them. Yeah, Swole got that 2017 Z06, and ICMB got that 2020 C8 Zeus Edition. So it was 2 Zeus Corvettes at the same show. And then old girl was holding on, so yeah. If you guys haven't, go check out the video. Natalia from the Hamilton collection drove old girl. Yeah, hey, her impressions are priceless. That's all I gotta say. Go check it out. Her impressions are priceless. I can't make this ish up. I'm telling you. Had a good time there too. So if you haven't checked that out, that was a good video. That was a good time too. So When you're out and about, you never know what you're gonna, what you're gonna come across. You got to be ready to do what you do. So, yep, yep. And if you haven't already, check my buddy Benelux out, man. He been dropping banger after banger after banger over there in Belgium, Germany. Whenever you get a chance, he always come through and, and wave and stuff. That's my guy. And we've been rocking together about 5 years. So always that's my overseas brother. But right now it's probably, what time is it in Belgium? 3 in the morning. It's early over there. It's like three in the morning in Belgium, Germany right now. Yeah, and it's 8:35 here. Woo, that's 12-hour difference almost. Yeah. But he been dropping some bangers, man. He be filming stuff that I wish I could film. Yeah, he be filming stuff, you know, that I wish I could film. But maybe if I was over there, I would. But you know what I'm saying? I just do the best I can over here. I do the best. I do the best that I can. If you guys want to know whose shirt I got on today, it's totally out the ordinary. Totally, totally out the ordinary. I got my Kobe shirt on, man. You know, I was a big Kobe fan. So I got my Kobe shirt on. This is special. You couldn't buy this one in the store. I got this one online. That's it. Yep. It's a special shirt right here. That was my guy. That was my guy right there. Never got a chance to meet him though, but that was my guy. But yeah, I just decided to throw it on today. But yeah, it's my Kobe shirt. So, gone too soon, man. But it's all good. God don't make no mistakes. That's all I can tell you. Excuse me. Even though we question it at times, but he don't make no mistakes. But that was my second favorite basketball player. Y'all know who the first one is, MJ. But Kobe was my second favorite. Then I got 5 favorite basketball players from back in the day. Number 1, Michael Jordan. Number 2, Kobe Bryant. Number 3, Penny Hardaway. Number 4, Nick Anderson. And number 5 is the sharpshooter, Ray Allen. Those are my top 5 favorite basketball players. And only one of those I don't know personally is Kobe. I know Penny personally, met his mama before. Nick Anderson is actually my son's godfather. So you know I know him well. And Ray Allen is a good friend of mine too. So there you go. Those are my OG favorite, NBA players. Basketball players, period. So, and y'all, for you guys that don't know, my son went to Penny Hardaway's basketball camp, not once, not twice, but 3 times in Memphis at the famous pyramid. Yep, 3 years in a row we went. I took off a week from my job, and I took him. Hey! What up, man? Where you been, dude? I'm good. I took off a week from work, and I was the only dad in the building. And he had 800 campers from all over the world. Not the country, the world. Yeah. Back in the day. But, it is. I didn't had a pretty good life. Meeting people, doing things, so it's all good. Yep. But just some of the stuff you go through in life, that's all. But actually, Penny Hardaway and Junior still talk to this day. They got each other's phone numbers because that was his nickname when he was in high school, Little Penny, and he looked sort of like him back in the day. They used to call him Little Penny when he was playing basketball. So yeah, I got pictures of the Little Penny doll and all that. I can show you guys some stuff that'll trip your head out. Yeah. So just a little something, something, something. I'm still a humble guy though. Just people I met, places I've been, and that's all that's about. It's just like what I want to say when you on a road trip and then you hit landmarks. Yeah, that's all that is. It's a landmark you pass by to keep moving and keep it moving. I see my buddy is inching his way on up to that 100 to that mythical 100K supporters, man. He inching up there. He have 99.2 now. He getting there, brick by brick, as he say. I know that's my brother though. So yeah, I'll be so happy when he get there because it been a long grind for him. But if you gonna put in the work, you don't get the results. That's all I say. Yeah, but that's just how it is though. If you want something, you grind for it, and it'll happen for you. Everything that ain't meant for everybody. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. But the people that achieve it, that's the way I feel. If you can get it, go get it. Anything in life, if your mind can conceive it, you can achieve it. That's an old saying from way back in the day, but it rings true right now in 2023. If you can think it, you can get it. If you believe in yourself, take leaps of faith, you can accomplish whatever you want. Might take you a little while. It ain't gonna be no overnight, sensation thing, but whatever you want, you can get it. All you gotta do, put your mind to it, and you can get it. But like I said, I had a good day yesterday. I was busy. I was tired. I went to bed and got up early this morning, went and washed my truck. Beauty was dirty, man. See, the thing about it, when the wind blows and you got a black truck, it's gonna get dust on it. You could be at the car wash washing the car, and as you drying the car, the dang dust be flying right back on the car. As long as the wind ain't blowing, you fine. But if the wind blowing, it's gonna be dust. So I just went and rinsed it off this morning. Put no tire shine on the tires, and I just sprayed it down, hit it with the brush, clean it up, rinse it off. Excuse me, and call it an evening, man. Nothing special. Like I said, I ain't even feel like putting no tire shine on that, but it really didn't need it. Cause with stunner butter, you don't need a whole lot. You just put some on there, and then when you get ready, if the shine start dulling, you just rub it. Hey, what's up? Night Cool, what's up? New York Cool, what's going on? Dimitri, what's happening? Yeah, for all y'all don't know, that's my girl. With the Cayman. Yeah, I admire her a lot, guys. I really do. She doing the damn thing out there in that car. For real, car beautiful, well done. Oh, is he? Okay. She drives the car. I can't stress this enough. Drive your damn cars. Don't let them sit. They sit for the winter, especially if you live in the Midwest. They sit in the garage from November, December, January, February, March. They sit for 5 months. Some people put their cars up earlier than that. I never put my car up. Because guys, I pulled my car out the garage in this past January. Oh, okay. Let me know. I'm gonna come. But drive them cars, man. I was talking to the guy with the Diablo, and I had never seen one in person yesterday at the event. And he said he drives it as much as he can drive it in the summertime. He said I get out and just drive it, just get on the highway. He said I might run to Wisconsin and turn around and come back. He said just to let the car stretch his legs, man. That Diablo was a, what year did he say that Diablo was? A 90, 94, 94, 95. You don't see Diablos. You see Countashes. You see, I've seen Countashes. I've seen Murcielagos. But that's my first time ever seeing a Diablo. That's a rare old school Lamborghini. That thing, y'all seen it in the y'all see it, y'all seen it how clean it is. And it's a gated manual too. But he said he drive it all the time in the summer if it ain't raining. He said I just take it out and run down. Like he said he live in Chicago. He said I might, cause Milwaukee's only like 2.5 hours from Chicago. He said, hey man, I said, do you drive it? He said I drive it. He said I take it out. He said on a nice Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. He said I jump in that boy and just drive it to Milwaukee, turn around and come back home and put it in the garage. I heard 24, 28 hours in your life last night. What are you talking about, Lance? What's that mean? I don't know what that post meant. Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah, you got to drive these cars. And it was another gentleman with a 90 something Buick. Oh well, they go to foolishness. Thank you, Michael Vaughn. My moderators doing their thing. I ain't even understand that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. There's another young man that I met had a white BMW. It was, white with red interior. It was so gorgeous. And he drives his too. He said, I drive it all the time. He said, I drive it when the weather's, when it's not raining or not snowing. He said, I drive it. So, got to drive them, people. I just ain't going to drive mine in the snow. Some people actually let their car get snow on it to film it. Ain't going to never happen. I pulled mine out in the snow in back of my house probably in 20... I had to look at my Instagram. But that's all. It didn't get no snow under the nothing. And it was cold out. Then I pulled it out one time. It was like 15 degrees outside. And I had it behind, in my driveway, behind the garage. And I did a little Instagram video. But as far as letting snow fall on it, no, sir. No, sirski. That'll never happen as long as I own it. Unless I get caught in the snow, which I don't think I will, because I don't even drive it in the winter like that. Not the dead of winter, no. But like I said, this winter wasn't bad. Like I said, I had it out in January 3 times in the month of January. Problem Child, what up? I had it out 3 times this past January because there wasn't no snow on the ground and it wasn't really cold. As long as there ain't no snow or salt on the ground, I'll drive it. But see, a lot of people put their car up, they got storage insurance and all of that. When you have antique insurance, it doesn't do that. Your policy runs from a whole year concurrently. From one date, whatever date, to whatever date. And that's it. And you can drive it anytime you want, wherever you want, and it's no mileage, I heard that it's another antique insurance that you can only put X amount of miles on your car. Yeah. I don't know how many because I just heard that. I don't know how true that is. But Haggerty, it runs your policy runs for a whole year. So when you pay it, you pay the whole year. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you got, but to get Haggerty, your car got to be 25 years old. But the only thing I do like about Haggerty, Nikki, they might let you in at 23 when your car's 23 years old. Hey, Skylark, what up? Because they let me in, my car was 23 years old. It's supposed to be 25, but they let me start getting my insurance at my car was 23 years old. And another thing, guys, with Haggerty, sometimes they tell you to send pictures, and sometimes they don't. I didn't send them one picture, not one. I called them up, told them what year a car I had, what kind of vehicle it was, and they said this is gonna be the amount. When I started at a certain amount. Now I'm up. Hmm, I'm up $6,000 more value in the car than when I started. I ain't gonna tell you what the value is. Y'all need to know that. I was at a dig at Tony sending me off really. Oh, okay. That's cool. But you should check around. And another thing, guys, let me tell you how slick State Farm done got. State Farm, as of January 1st, 2023, this past January, they have partnered with Haggerty Insurance. So any guys out here that got State Farm, you can get Haggerty through State Farm. But all the guys I talk to, I tell them, don't do it. Go straight to Haggerty. Don't broker it through through State Farm, man. I wouldn't do it. Cut out the middleman. It's an antique insurance, guy. Like, yeah, they reasonable, but you set the value on the car yourself. If your car you think is worth 50,000, you tell them 50,000, they'll insure it. But like I said, sometimes they make you send pictures. I didn't send one picture, guys. I was shocked. I tell people that they don't believe me, but I ain't got no reason to lie to you or pull your leg. I didn't send them no pictures, and I started 7 years ago, and in 7 years, I've added $6,000 more to my policy from where I started. I still ain't sent them a picture. Actually, last summer, before my policy expired last summer, they sent me an email. Oh yeah, I know. And hey, State Farm's good. So I got State Farm too, but I just ain't got them insuring that car. Not old girl. She got her own separate policy. But like I said, uh, they didn't ask me to send them nothing. Oh yeah, all veterans. I heard that's one of the best insurance companies in the world, and you can only get it if you're a veteran or a veteran's family member. I'm glad. I'm kind of glad they did that. I know a bunch of veterans that's friends of mine. They say that's a great insurance company. They cover everything: life, health, car, uh, home, everything. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I heard that's a great insurance. But like I said, Haggerty, and they got that policy that you can keep the car if you want. If it get totaled, you can keep it, and you don't have to pay no deductible. I forgot what the term for it is. But yeah, if your car, say if old girl get totaled and I want to keep it, I'm still gonna get my value, my set value that I got for the car. And if I want to keep it, I can keep it. If I don't, then you know. But I hope nothing never happens to that car. Cause old cars, man, any car is. I mean, yeah, you can put it back, but it's only original one time. I ain't talking about just originality like she is. I'm just talking about the car. Once it leave the assembly line and get to the dealership and you buy it, it's only original once. But I mean, there's some great body shops out here. I know some great ones, but it ain't gonna never be the same. Probably 90. I said about 85% of the time when they fix it, it's probably back to 95%. But once it get hit, it ain't gonna be the same. Oh yeah, hey, that means more than anything. That means more than anything. If they on point when you need them, that's what means the most about any insurance or anything like that. You know, life insurance, car insurance, health insurance, all that. You got. Oh yeah, but like I say, State Farm just partnered with Haggerty as of January 1st. Because my agent said, hey, uh, he said, you know, he said, who you got your Mercedes insured with? I said, Haggerty. He said, by the way, we just partnered with them, so you don't have to. I said, nope. I go straight, straight to Haggerty, man. No middleman. Mid Traverse City, Michigan. So, I ain't messing with that. But like I said, I mean, everybody do it. You search around, especially if you got an old car. But like I said, I was talking to a buddy of mine. This car is 23 years old right now, and I told him just call them up and see. They might let you slide on in. But the rule is 25 years or older. So, but. Hey, Bradford, what's up, man? I know you at the gym. Hey, I seen your video, man. that dude's something else, man. He got two nice Mustangs too, and the kids got their old Mustangs too. I like that. Are you dying in there today? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back at it myself, man. I went somewhere there to be suited up, man. I couldn't hardly get in my suit pants, man. So, you know, I got to probably drop about 10 pounds, 15 pounds. You know how we do it. It's easy to do. All you got to do is put your mind to it. You can do it. But, yeah, I might get back in there. I used to go all the time, but, you know, I know how you slack off sometime. Slack off, be a slacker. Yeah, sometime. But I get back in there. Ain't no big deal. Ain't that hard. I still got my membership and stuff. So, but anybody in there going to Rick Ross show? He said it's still on. He said it's on and cracking. The community around him tried to stop it, but I don't understand how you can stop a man that owns 300 acres of property from doing whatever he wants on his property. Yeah. Promised Land is 300 acres, and it's probably more than 300 because I heard it was an adjacent 100 and something, and he bought that too. Yeah, I think the original property is 300 acres, and then it was some original adjacent. I think it was like 130, 140 acres or something. He bought that too. So he got like 350 acres of land, 340 acres, something like that. I don't know how you can tell a man that he can't give an event he need a permit. That's like them telling you, I said this before, that's them like telling you that no friends can't come to I gotta call the city I live in to see if my friends come by the house. Huh? Really? What? You know, but he said it's all. He probably had to spend some money, but guess what? The show must go on. Yeah, he probably had to spend a couple of dollars, but the show must go on. So it's going on. There's a lot of people going. They getting ready. They getting their cars ready and everything. But I watched the videos like I did last year. There's a lot of good videos from the show. CJ went last year. Stunner went last year. Who else? Hmm. Oh, Mr. 75 went. Tunchi went. AB and that thing went. There's a bunch of people from up this way went. So we'll see. It's gonna be. It probably be bigger this year. It was pretty big last year. And Rick Ross bought some cars. He said in the promo, "Bring your titles. I'm gonna be buying some more cars." Yep. I think he bought like 5 or 6 last year. So if you got a nice ride, you know what I'm saying, and you thinking about you might want to sell it if you like it, he'll cash you out. But we'll see how that pan out though. But it's a great show though. Like I said, I saw the videos last year. But that price ain't no joke though. And see, he didn't got slick this year. He added a tax and a processing fee. Yeah, to the price. Uh-huh. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring y'all in a little closer. Actually, I'm gonna sit back here against the back of the couch because usually I sit on the edge and my back be screaming at the end of the live, so I'm all the way back on the couch, got my posture and everything. But that price taxing, man, last year it was $750 for one car and one passenger and one driver. That was a total amount. Flat fee. Bam. Right? This year, the same one driver, car entry, and one passenger, which was $750 last year, is 830 $832 this year. Because he added a fee and taxes. And last year was just a flat rate. So he added what? Shit, 60 something dollars or 70 something dollars to the bill, man. I don't know. I'm just messing with you guys, man. You want to go, go. It's going to be an excellent show. A lot of different kind of cars. All the big names coming. You know. So we shall see. I wish I could go, but I got so much stuff going on. But I'll be watching it. Because people going to be doing live, people going to be doing videos and all of that. So, yep. I'll back this back up. Yeah, I'm going to back it up a little bit. Like I said, I sit on the edge of the couch, and my back be on fire when I get off here sometime, cause nothing on my back. Yeah, 2,500 for a booth display. I think the vendor trucks is probably more than that. He had all the prices on the whatchamacallit, on the official website. You know what? Hold on. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tap in right now and I give you the prices. Rick Ross Car Show. Okay. Hey, I'm looking at this. It says Rick Ross said his annual car show can't be stopped despite permit denial. Wow. They say he can't have it. Vendor application. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I want to give y'all the exact prices. It's still on. He said it's on and cracking. But yeah, man. They said that one dude said he couldn't even get in his house. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Give me the price list for the Rick Ross car show. Watch this. Oh, wait. Rick Ross. Let's see. They raised the general admission to $325. It was $250 last year. That's crazy. Yeah, last year was $250. It was general admission was $250. This year is $325. VIP entrance is $2,500. Yep, and that's including excluding fees and taxes. Yep, that's crazy. VIP admission 25. Oh no, the food vendor 35. Uh, Michael Vaughn, you got to misconstrued it, my brother. I'm looking at it. Car registration still 750, and that's not including taxes and fees. Yeah, car registration 750, food vendor 3500, VIP 2500, and general admission went from 250 to 325. Oh well, such is life in the big city. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I know it's gonna be an experience though, but for my money, I ain't gonna have that experience. Not for my money. I ain't gonna mess with that. It's probably a good it probably it's a good experience, but not one that I'm not one that I'm uh, the most I ever paid to put old girl in anybody's car show was $30. That's the most I ever paid. $30. I can't see. I can't see $250. Let me see. Let me see. Yep, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. But like I said, it's a lot of people going. A lot of people going. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's 4 people. Yeah, I said 3,500 for the vendors. Yeah. Yeah, but he Michael Vaughn said, "Oh, that's a booth display. Okay, that's 2,500. Okay, I thought he meant a food vendor, but it's okay. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you something. That 3,500. If you got a food truck, you gonna make that back quick. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm going to Woodward this year. I should have went. Me and my boys should have went. We was messing around talking about it's gonna be raining on the way down there. You could have watched the car. And I had a YouTuber that had me a spot because he called me. He said, "Man, if you coming, call me when you get close. I got you a spot right on Woodward." But man, I was mad as heck, man. Cause me and myself, Swole 55, Fly by G Money, we was all gonna go, but it was raining here. And then I saw the videos, man, it didn't rain in Detroit till after 10 o'clock. That's crazy. So we missed out. But this year, this summer coming up, I'll be in the building. And Detroit ain't but 4 hours from me, 4.5 hours from me. I don't even think it's that long. I don't think it take that long. It's probably 3.5 hours. So Detroit round the block. So I just jump an old girl and go on down there. Yep. Yeah, man. We missed out last. We did that to ourselves though. We should have just jumped in the car, say forget it. If we need to wash our cars, we'll wash them when we get down there, and then go on and do the damn thing on Woodward. That's it. That's something that you have to experience. And I've been watching that for a long time. I've been watching that for a minute. I always want to do it. It's on my bucket list, actually, guys. That, I'm going to tell you what else on my bucket list. The one in Atlanta once a month. I want to do that. That car show. That's been on my bucket list, too. Been watching that for forever. So I want to do that one, too. If I do that one, I'm going down on Thursday or Friday because it's Sunday. Oh, okay. Whoa. Hey, you got a generator. There was a lot of generators out there last year. In Waku. A lot of generators. Bring your own power. Yeah, I know. But like I said, I'll be watching it on Instagram, YouTube, whatever else they gonna put it on. But like I said, that's one thing I'd love to go to, but the price is more than I want to spend. Just put it like that. You gotta be, like I said, frugal with your money. So. But it's all good. Like I said, a lot of people from up this way went last year. A lot of people. A lot of YouTubers from this area went. They said it was a good time too. So, it is what it is. You spend your money the way you want to spend it. Can't nobody tell you how to spend your money. That's one thing my daddy taught me a long time ago. Can't tell a man how or what to spend his money on. After he done went and earned it, and you gonna tell him, hey, you can't do this. You nah. No, Sirski. No. So, it's just not something that I want to do. So, I ain't gonna do it because I don't want to do it. If I wanted to go, I would have went last year. If I wanted to go this year, I could go, but I'm not going. But like I said, there's so many other shows that's coming up. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to think, do I got a tip for you guys today? Detailing tip. No, I didn't prepare nothing, so we'll get to it. I didn't even prepare anything, so maybe I'll maybe next Sunday. I'll give y'all a good tip. But I ain't even prepare. You know, I got to get prepared when I do that, so I can have everything right in front of me, so I don't have to get up and try to go get nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, but yeah. But what's up with y'all, man? I mean, y'all been to any good car events or anything? I got some. Like I say, it's another one coming up, big one. I think on the 10th. I think it's on the 10th of June. Big, huge show. You have to register for this in advance. Yeah, just like the show um, yesterday. They had a list of cars. So when you pull in the garage, they found your car on the list. Then let you come in the garage. If your car wasn't on the list, they tell you hit that ramp and go on back down. Go on back down them 7 floors and get up out of there. Yeah, I was checking that out. And they had a good mixture of cars. The way they parked them and everything, it was a good mixture of cars there. Like I said, I'm excited. But like I said, if you want a sneak peek, uh, go to my Instagram. You'll see the sneak peek I did. But the YouTube video is the same content. It's just presented different. Yeah, started different and ended different. Both both videos. They they different. They both are the same content, but they totally different videos. So yeah, if that makes sense. So if that makes sense. So I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm gonna be doing. I got some scheduling and detailing to do. Probably bring out one or two updates on that. Probably be on IG though, because that's my business page. So yeah, we doing what we doing. Whew. Yep. Kobe was my guy though, man. That was my dog. But yeah, man, I had fun last Sunday. Pimpin' TV came here for a little while and had us all cracking up. Y'all hadn't seen him in a minute. But it was Mother's Day, so he had to stop by and say hi to his mommy. So you know how that goes. So it is what it is. You know how that. Only child boys and their mamas. You know how that is. Y'all know how it is. I don't have to. Hey, like the old saying goes, some things are better left unsaid. So we ain't gonna even talk about that. But it was still good for him, to come on here because he hadn't been on. Shoot, he hadn't been on my live in 6 months, something like that. But he's a busy young man, so he got a lot of things going on. So so it's all good. It's all good. Can't blame somebody for upping their game and uh, you know doing better for themselves. So, but like I said, I'm an even keel, guys. I'm like the the race car on the not on the autobahn and with the cruise control on, just laying back, staying in my lane, and that's it. Having fun, having fun. That's what it's all about. Yeah, yeah. Her and her husband were both out there yesterday. I got them on the vlog. Y'all will see them. Y'all will see them. Mr. Johnson, what's up? No, you know what? Certain events attract a different. All I'm gonna say is all the events I've been going to are upscale events. You know, you know, supercars, exotic cars. Oh, you was at a car? Okay, Lefty. Everything good? No. So different events attract different clientele. So you know, and the thing I found out in my travels going all these different supercar, exotic car shows, the owners are cool as ish. They, they cool as you know what, cool as shit. For real, they are really cool people, knowledgeable. Talk to you, have a conversation with them. You know, gotta ask them what you want to ask them. I mean, very, uh, you know, up front. You can talk to them, and they have some amazing cars, expensive cars. But those shows usually is no, as Swole say, no foolishness going on. At our shows, man, I'm sorry. It's always one or two knuckleheads to mess it up. And they don't have to do that. Everybody knows you got a fast car. Everybody knows you can burn rubber. Everybody knows you can do a donut in the middle of the street. But should you at an event? I don't care what kind of event. No. But do they? Yes. So there you go. I just encapsulated it right there. It's unreal. And they did it at a couple of supercar events. They had uh, one or two characters. It's always gonna be one or two characters at every show, man. But what they don't know is once they screw it up, that company or whatever that gave the show can never give one again. That's the bad thing. It see, Lowering Garage gave one of these last September, but I didn't know about it till it was over with. So I knew about this one. I registered my car like it was Saturday, so I registered my car like what I want to say Tuesday, and it's free to register. You just they want to know how many cars is coming, but that garage was full, man. The whole top floor, and then the lower part. It was. I got all that in the. You'll see it all. But it was a lot of nice cars there. I ain't gonna lie. Some cars. It was an actual real Cobra there. I say this one more time, in case for the people in the back. It wasn't a replica. It wasn't a kit car. It was a real Ford Cobra. Yeah. And price they up there between 800 and a mil. And guess what? One of us only too. Like I said, for y'all in the back, in the back row that didn't hear it, it belongs to one of us. Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, beautiful car. And if you watch the Instagram live or the video I'm gonna drop, I will say it in the video. This is not a kit car. Everybody was trying to tell the man that was a kit car. And I told him, no, it's not. Go ask him. The car's about 800,000 to a million. A real one. He got a real one. He worked hard to get it, got it, and been had it for a minute, couple of years. But everybody, that's the only thing. And a lot of people go through this. They gonna try to tell you. They think they know more about your car than you do, and it's your car. But there's always gonna be that person, and 9 times out of 10, that person that's talking to you don't even own a vehicle. That's crazy. I can't understand that for the life of me. And me and Nikki talk about this all the time. We have a banner between ourselves when I see it. How you gonna tell me about my car? Hey, what up, Swole? My car is my vehicle. How you gonna tell me about my vehicle and you know nothing about the car? You just know what kind of car it is, or you think you know what kind of car it is. That's crazy, man. Unfreaking believable, for real. And it happens all the time. Or you get the that can't be his car. Why is he unlocking that car? That must be his buddy's car. You get that kind of analogy too, which burns my behind to no end. But you know, you just got a lot of narrow-minded people out here, man. That's all. And then what you got to do with that, you just put that on the back burner and put your tunnel put your tunnel vision on and keep it moving, man. Because there's always one idiot in every bunch. Lefty, we already know that. He showed it to us. We saw him. We met him at the car show last summer when he bought it. He still had temporary plates on it. If you go back and look at my video from I don't even remember the title. We were in Wakanda at a car show, and yeah, we met him. He told us the whole story about. We didn't film. I didn't film that part, but he told us the whole story, how he bought it, you know, how he got it, and everything. I know. Like I said, it's the real deal, Holyfield. It ain't no replica, bruh. You know, but I mean, beautiful car, beautiful car, and he's such a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Laid back, chilling. You know, but like I said, it was as Sugar Man always say, it was a Lithuanian. Yeah, it really was. It was. I enjoyed myself. Like I said before earlier, that got to be in my top 3 events that I've ever been to in my life. Yeah, I know. I said in the video, it's not a replica, people. This is the real deal Holyfield car. And when I was filming, some guy said, I said, trust me. I know the owner. The owner was nowhere around at the time. I said, this is a real Cobra. This is not a replica. And I told the dude, if you know where to look, what to look for and where to look, then you'll know it's a real Cobra. But I wouldn't tell him where to look and what to look for. But I said, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Yeah, I know he paid a bag for it. Remember, Swoley told us when we met him. Hey, man. That's why I said before, people, how it burns me to no end. People, everywhere you go, different car events, people try to tell you more about your car than you know about your car, and it's your car. But you just have to block it out. Oh, okay. You went to Glenview too? I saw I see Envy's live. The birthday party was a success. Went off without a hitch. So Swole no. Yeah. It went out without a hitch, man. Thumbs up for that. But I know there's some cars out there. I hate I missed that one, but like I said, life happens, man. You can't go to all of them, but I'm going to sure go to a lot of them. I might put that on a shirt. Oh yeah, it was excelente. Yep. It was bruh. Hey, I should put that on a shirt. I can't go to all of them. I can't go to most of them, but I'll go to some of them. But something to that effect. I'm gonna put that on a shirt. No, I ain't gonna put that on a shirt. But oh, I know it did. I already know. Look where you at. And people, it's like this. Certain areas in any city, whatever that you go to, it's always gonna be some heat at their shows. Always. Hey, Swole, did you have Zeus on display, or were you in the spectators parking lot? Oh, he ain't answering that one. I don't know. He probably had his car in there. And guys, most of these car shows are free. You just gotta register your car, but you ain't gotta pay nothing. Only a few of them, and it's a minimal. It's like $20 or maybe $30. Cause like I said earlier, I've never paid more than $30 to put my car in anybody's show anywhere. So when they talking about come on with that $40 and up $50 to put your car on the show, Catfish will not be attending that one because it ain't that serious. TD, what up? All right, man, appreciate you. Oh, okay. Okay, Swole. No, but they don't know what Lefty. They don't know what a real one looks like. Cause you can put a kit car next to a real Shelby, but if you don't, like I'm gonna say this again, if you don't know, you don't know. Oh, okay. They make them look almost identical, but it's certain nuances that the real one has. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you don't know. So that's all I'm saying. And Lefty made a good point in his comment earlier. That's one of the ways you could tell, but it's about three other ones. It's two more. It's three things that you look at that tell you if that's a kit car or a real Cobra. I'm not gonna tell you what the other two are. Lefty already told me one of them is, but I already know. I talked to the owner, and I know what to look for too. Cause if you remember the video when I introduced you to Strata Motors, it's my buddy's dealership, the new dealership. It was a real Cobra in that video. So if you want to know the three things how you could tell it's a real Cobra, go back and watch that video because I believe I said the three things when I was filming it. Because like I said, you don't see real ones too often. And I actually think that I said and pointed out the three things to let you know that it's a real Cobra. That's only the third one I've ever seen in my life. And I was shocked it was laid back there in the cut when I was filming that video. Yep. Yep. So if you want to know, but Lefty said one of them in the comments. But that's a rare car, people. Especially a real one. The replica ones look good. But like I said, it's only the real car person could tell the difference between a replica and a kit car. And the kit car is pretty close. They make them so the naked eye don't know. The naked eye does not know. But yeah, them western suburbs, they got heat. But Lefty, you right. People don't drive them cars. That's why I appreciate that guy with the Diablo, man. He said every chance I get, he said I work during the week. Every chance I get on the weekend, if it's not raining, I'm gonna take this car and put it through its paces. Right, right. Lefty, I understand. They always do that. Because you know what? A lot of people don't know. Yeah, Swole. But, but Lefty, to your point, A lot of these movies, they rent cars from people. You know, they can't tear them people's cars up unless they want to pay them for them. They pay you good money to rent your car, but they gonna use your car for certain scenes, and then they got other cars that they build for the chase scenes and all that stuff. But the regular good cars, they ain't, they ain't messing with that. So it is what it is. But them movie cars worth a lot of money, boy. I just watched a video. The dude from the Polo Museum bought a trailer for paid $50,000 for the trailer. It's on Facebook. Uh-huh. And he didn't know what he was one of them box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get. The first part of the first part of the trailer was garbage, but them last two, one of them was worth more than $50,000. Yeah, he got two of the cars from Furious 8 or Furious 9 or something. Yeah, that cars that were actually driven in the movie. Not one, he got two of them in the back of that trailer. He paid $50,000 for that tractor trailer full of cars, sight on scene. And at first he thought he got the yaka, but he didn't. He probably made 250,000 off of that 50. He probably made $200,000 off of that $50,000 investment real quick. Like I say, leaps of faith, man. But the Polo Museum buy a lot of cars anyway, so yep. But yeah, the daddy was messing with him because it's a family operation. The dad was actually messing with him. Said, man, you done wasted $50,000 till they got to the back of that trailer, boy. And them two cars came out, and one was a Grand National or GNX that they actually drove in one of the Fast and Furious movies, and the other one was another car that they drove in the Fast and Furious. And each one of them cars was worth $100,000 a piece. So he invested $50,000 and made $200,000 back on a $50,000 investment. That's called tripling up your money. Yes, sir. That's called tripling up your money. Double down, triple down. Yeah. It was on Facebook. I saw the article. I've never been to the Polo Museum. It's close to me. It's actually closer to Swole 55 than it is me, but it's in the neighborhood. It ain't that far from me, but I've never been there. I heard they got some alright cars, and then they got some straight up something that you wouldn't want to buy. I got a couple of guys that I met that bought cars from there, and they had to put a lot of work in their car to get it right after they spent a bag. They had to spend a mini bag to get the car right. I'm going to say this. If I spend a bag on a car, that boy better be ready to rock and roll. I should not do nothing but change oil or turn the key. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep it a buck. But I know personally, two of my friends bought cars from Polo. And they spent a bag. A nice bag. And then they had to spend a mini bag to get it up to par where it should have been when they bought it. But if you don't do a pre-inspection, that's going to be my tip for the day, guys. If you guys ever buy a car from like a museum or one of these Bolo Museum or like Gateway Classic Cars, any place like that, I don't care where it is, you pay your little $250, $300, and they send a car inspector in to inspect the car. When I was doing cars for Gateway, guys, I got so much insider information. I was inside. I seen how all of that stuff worked. I know how Gateway price their cars, I know everything there is to know about Gateway because I worked there for 2 years, 2.5 years detailing cars. I got to see a lot, and I got these right here. You hear a lot and you see a lot. But most of the people that buy, especially the people that's out of state, they send an inspector in to do, a they call it a PBI, a pre, a pre-buyer's inspection. And I talked to the inspector, and some of them people that sell their cars, they got them way overpriced. I mean, way overpriced. So when he do the inspection, he'll tell, you know, Gateway what the car is really worth, and then they have to act accordingly. Because some people price their car way out the market, man. And the guy, he's an older guy. He getting ready. I heard he's getting ready to retire. Because I ain't been in Gateway in a minute. I used to go to Gateway, maybe once a month. I haven't been up there in a minute, but I always go up there. They always have some nice cars. The turnover is pretty high, especially during the winter months, because everybody want to buy a car for the summer so they can, get their groove on and ride a little bit. But yeah, a buyer's inspection, pre-inspection before they buy it, and it was a certain car. I ain't gonna say what kind it was that was in there, and they had that thing like $30,000 overpriced. And when he was in there expecting it, I was checking him out, and he said, "Catfish," he said, "this car's way overpriced." He said, "This is what it's worth," and he wrote me the number, and it was $28,000 less than the asking price. After you guys don't know, I'm gonna give you a little insider information. If you sell your car at Gateway, they put 20% on top of what you asking. That's a lot of money. So if you sell your car and you asking $40,000, Gateway gonna put a 20% topper on top of that. That's every car that goes through there, whatever the price is. They putting 20% on top of the asking price. So, but Gateway sell a lot of quality cars. I ain't gonna lie. The cars that come in there, they ready to go. You ain't got to do nothing but jump in and turn the key and keep it moving. Because they got a mechanic that they hire to do some stuff, but most of the cars at least the ones I saw when I was there, they was ready to rock and roll. So, but if you spend in the bag, like I said, even a small bag, you want that sucker to be ready to rock and roll. You don't want have to do no major nothing. So, yes, they do, Lefty. That's why you always get a inspection, especially if you live out of state. Because when this particular day when I was there, he was telling me that the guy that wanted to buy the car, because Gateway has, I think, he might have 20 stores now. When I was detailing cars for him, he had 15. So I think he's probably got 20 stores nationwide now. And he's such a cool dude, man. Cool owner. Yep. But what happens is if you're out of state, that's any car. Even if you buy it from a private owner, you can hire a car inspector in that state to go and inspect the car and then get his findings, and then y'all take it from there. Because a lot of people overpricing their cars, and like Lefty said, it might be a lower model, and they try to pawn it off as the higher model. You never know. Because the inspector can tell you if it's the real deal Holyfield or not. You know what I'm saying? Them by the serial numbers and all. The serial numbers tell a story. Mm-hmm. Tell you what kind of engine the car came with, all of that. So that's just some information that's good to know. That's what I just said. VIN number, VIN number is is the key. Just like the thing I like about Mercedes Benzes are they got a sticker with the serial number on every panel of the car. I ain't say one. Every panel of the car has a serial number sticker on it. And if you guys go back to my walk around video, old girl is probably about 2.5 years old now. I showed all the stickers except the ones that are in the trunk, the quarter panels, because they're covered. But guess what? The stickers are there because I physically saw them. I peeled the panels back and looked. It's a sticker on the inside the trunk lid. It's one inside the the uh, the hood, inside the doors, all four of them, and the black. And what I told this story before. I was up under the car and I was wiping it down for a show. The rear valance, the front bumper is original. The rear valance is original. The rear valance that comes down, they call it a diffuser, but on the Benz you call it a valance. The original sticker is still on there. Blew me away. I did not know that thing was that actual is original too. But if you go back to that video, I did a walk around video, an old girl, maybe about 2.5 years ago. You'll see them. I showed every last one of them. And I like how Mercedes does that. The serial number is on every panel of the car, from front to back. But yeah, man, like I said, if you buying a car online, get a inspection. Probably cost you between $200 and $500, somewhere in there. But it's worth every penny of it because he gonna tell you, yay or nay, or what's wrong with it, or whether you should buy it, or whatever. That's a small price to pay when you spending thousands, 50, 60, 70, 80,000 for a car. Yeah, that's a drop in the bucket. But that come from my experience at Gateway. Yeah. Man, all of them probably work the same, but that's just a little knowledge from me to you today. That's all. Like I said, I've been a few places and done a few things. Been around the world once or twice. Especially around cars. I do know quite a bit. But that's one thing I would do but I try not to do that. If I get a car, I got to go like Diana Ross said, I got to reach out and touch. I can't be going online. I mean, yeah, it's nice online, but I like to be able to actually touch the car. But yeah, it is. It is a lot of them. It is a lot of them. But you know what? You know what a real one gonna bring? Anybody know what a real, like let's say a 70 SS 396 will bring at auction? Low 100,000. The high is about 135. That's for an automatic. For one with a 4-speed manual, original, yeah, lefty. One with a 4-speed, 396 SS, between 135 and 200, somewhere in there. cars are very sought after. They made a lot of them though. A lot of people don't know. They ain't like it's a limited edition. They made quite a few. But you gotta check that VIN tag to tell you what engine it was born with. Yep. But cars are expensive. I had a buddy of mine that he restored his, and the Chevy registry or whatever came out and appraised his car. He had it up at Gateway a couple of times, and yeah, he won us too. I'm gonna tell you that now before we get into the story. And he won us. He had it appraised for $165,000. It's a manual too. By the Chevy, whatever, clearinghouse, whatever. He showed me, and they give him a a declaration. His car was appraised at $165,000. It's an investment. He still got it too. It's red. It's red, black interior. It's here's a LS6 though. Here's a 450 factory 454 car with the manual. Was it air conditioned? I don't remember it was air conditioned, but I seen the car several times. But I don't remember the original AC car or not. But he got a certified, declaration that whatever they are, they inspected his car, and they gave it 9 out of 10 stars, and it appraised for $165,000. Car gorgeous too, man. I had on one of my videos from Gateway. I ain't been to a Gateway. They have a Cars and Coffee the last Saturday of every month. I haven't even been to one this year yet. I just because couple of them in rain. Oh yeah, I know. Automatics go for probably $40,000 less than a 4-speed. Hey, Uncle B, what going on, bro? Out of here with Uncle B. What's up, baby boy? How you doing? Yeah, them SS's and them Cutlasses. Them Cutlasses is another one. Them W31, all originals with the his and her shipped in them, with that big motor, they going for over 100K too. Yeah, he doing all right, Uncle B. I'm good. Yeah, them Cutlasses, I like them W31s. Because when I'm doing a video, I always check to see do it have a his and her shipped in it. That was a factory option, guys, for you guys that don't know. And them Cutlasses, the W31s had the his and her shipped in it. Because I told you this before, when I had my Trans Am, I put a his and her shifter with the Hearst T-handle on it. But the Cutlasses the W31s came like that. With a his and her shifter in it. There's a lot of nuances to these cars, man, that people don't know, People don't know. But like I said, it's car people, if you're a car person, you're a car person. Just like y'all know when I be walking around these cars and I say what it is before it's badge. If it's badge, 9 times out of 10, I'm right. Come on now, y'all know. I don't fake the funk. Y'all know that. If I know, I know it. And if I don't know, I'll say, excuse me, I thought it was this, but it's this. But 9 times out of 10, when I tell you what it is before I show you what it is, it's what it is. Because I've been around cars my whole life since I was a shorty. And I know cars. But, it is what it is. And you guys know I'm not a fan of swapping motors. Y'all know that. I don't care what kind of car it is. Give me the original motor all day long. Or the original motor rebuilt. Give me them two things. Like LS swapping and all that. If you set 2 cars beside each other, the same car. One got an LS and one got the original motor. I'm going to take the one with the original motor hands down all day, every day. Because it's going to be worth more in the end. Even though now, resto mods are starting to bring big money at these car auctions. And these people spend 100,000, 150,000. And a lot of times they don't get all that money out the car. But they get good money for them. But an all original car, I command more money than a resto mod all day long. I don't care what kind of car it is. 57 Chevy SS 396 Cutlass Supreme. I'll give you a perfect example of how motor swapping is actually scorned on. It was a guy posted on Instagram. He had a Grand National, a real Grand National, and put an LS in it. You know what their comment said? Well, ain't a Grand National no more. That's just a Regal. I can't make this up. He got roasted. The car was absolutely gorgeous. More power and everything. And they saying it ain't a Grand National no more. If it ain't got the original motor in it. Because that engine was iconic, people. A 3.8 V6 making, I think, stock 200 and like, I don't know, 230 horsepower back in the day, in the 70s. That's crazy. I like that note. Now that's different. That's different, but that was a beat up car. The engine wasn't in the car when he got it. That's different. Now if you get a roller, I'm with you. Drop whatever you want in it. I would not ostracize that person. Hey, I wouldn't ostracize that person at all. That car was a rolling chassis when he got it. I remember it was a couple years ago. I watched the whole bill. No, it wasn't sacrilegious. How is it sacrilegious when you get a rolling chassis? No motor. No motor. Didn't have a motor in it when he bought it. That's not sacrilegious. I'll give you another example. You know I'm a diehard Trans Am person because I had one. Hey, remember? I got on a video, I was out at Iron Gate, and the guy had LS swapped the Trans Am. First one I ever seen. I don't know how many more of them are like that in the world. First one I ever seen, and I thought it was sacrilegious until I saw how beautiful it was done. And I talked to the owner, and he said, I bought a rolling chassis. It was no engine in it. So he said, I decided to put a LS in it. I saw it again last time I was out there. Unbelievable, the quality of the build. I have no problem if it's a rolling chassis. No motor. You ain't had nothing to do with that. If y'all think back, remember Cooley Be Coolin'? Bought a rolling chassis. Remember? Remember that? We all thought he was going to drop a certain motor out of a certain car in there, but he didn't, because somebody came with a bag and bought the rolling chassis. If you got a rolling chassis, I have no problem. You can drop whatever you want in there. I wouldn't call it sacrilegious. But if you got a Grand National with the original engine in it, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. But rolling chassis is totally different because you get it as just a chassis. No engine, no trans. So I shoot. Oh, did you guys, when you're on that subject, did you see the guy that dropped the Hellcat motor in a Honda Accord? Type in and let me see if you've seen that. Nasty. For real. I mean, that thing is nasty. Hey, thanks, Swoe. Hey, he dropped a Hellcat motor in a Honda Accord. Unfreaking believable. And it looked good. I just saw it the other day. Now, was it fake? No, I don't think it was fake. I think they said it was actually done. I'm gonna go back and look for that. But I heard it running. I saw the video with the car actually running with the hood up. I don't think that was fake. So I might have to do my research. But I saw that. But like I say, guys, cars worth more money in original form than they are. I don't care what kind of car it is. 50s, 30s, 20s, 70s, 80s. No. Nah, if the engine go bad, that, you know what, I'm up in the air on that. But if you go to my video I just dropped, it was a guy that had that beautiful, if you look back, oh, it was a Photoshop, okay. My bad. If you go back and look at my video from the Office Bar and Grill, there's a brother in there with a 240Z. Beautiful car. But he swapped the engine to one out of a 260Z. Same particular engine. And I asked him why he did it. He said because when he got the car, the engine was bad. So he wanted to keep the same genre motor. So engine, it's not a motor, it's an engine. Motors are electric. But anyway, engines are internal combustion. But anyway, make a long story short, it's in the video. I talked to the owner. He said that he put I forgot the number engine or whatever. And I asked him, was it because of reliability? He said no, because they bought the same. But he said when he got the car, the engine was bad. Oh yeah, I watched that whole build, Lefty. He did it right. It took him about 2.5 years or 3 years to do it. That's not, but like I said, if you go back and watch it, he bought a rolling chassis. He didn't take the original motor out the car and do that. He said, since I got a rolling chassis here, this is what I'm going to do. First in the world. Thing nasty. Beautiful. I have no problem with that. I guess maybe because I'm old school, I don't know. I actually, guys, yeah, it was a great build. Guys, I actually saw a 190E with a 350 small block and a 4-speed. I'm going to try to find the video. This ain't Photoshop. Benelux sent me the video. It was some little hillbilly guy. Oh, man, the thing was, the only way you knew it wasn't a Mercedes engine when you started up. Because, you know, small block got a distinctive sound if you've been around cars long enough. Boy, and he was racing it, and it was pretty fast. I'm going to see, can I find that video? Benelux sent it to me a while back. I never will forget it. Had a 350. He showed the engine and everything. When you look in the car, you see a 190E with a manual. But when you start that boy up, I said, that ain't no, when the dude started it up, and I said, that ain't no Mercedes-Benz engine in that thing. You could tell. But, yeah. And I also saw a 190E with a C43 engine in it. A Mercedes-Benz C43 engine. And wait a minute, I'm going to give you one better. It's a guy over in Germany somewhere put a V12 out of a S600 in a 190E. You'll never know it. But he had to do a lot of work. You think I'm blind? Go to Google. I'm going to tell you what to do. Go to Google and say 190E with a V12. And it'll pop right up. Dude in Germany did it. I know. Dude in Germany, a young man in Germany did it. Car was nasty. You could not tell from the outside. It looked just like my car. That sucker had a V12 out of a S5, a S600 Benz sitting up under there. Go Google it, and next Sunday, let me know. You know, I ain't gonna give you no jive up in here. That's the real deal. The one with the C43, I saw a video of that. That was nasty. I like that. But that V12 got me, man. Google. All you got to do is go to Google and Google 190E with the V12. And it's going to pop right up. Because there's a guy over there in Germany He did it, and you cannot even tell at all until he opened the hood. You imagine how fast that little bitty car is with a V12 in it. He had to do a lot of fabrication and stuff, but he did it. Yep, I might go look at that video again tonight myself. That was a great video, man. Crazy. But like I said, I'm not a big person of LS swaps. And I mean, some of them are done right, but I always say it. A car with an engine that it was born with. Hey, Michael Bond, did you look it up? I told you. He put a V12 in a 190, same body I got. Man, that's crazy. It was well done too, dude. He driving it over there in Germany. He can get it. He can get whatever he want for that car. 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Because he's the first in the world to ever do it. And the car clean as mine, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. Car is clean as old girl. And he put a V12 in it. Like I said, I'm always go I'll hit you over the head with something in here. But that I never will forget that. I saw it. There's like the bill with the Hellcat motor in the Rio Grande National. But like I say, guys, go look at the build, and in the build he would tell you. He says it. I bought this as a rolling chassis. He's exonerated everything after that. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. That'd be like me taking the engine out of my car and put a C43 on it. That'd be nasty, but the value of your car go like this. Even though, might not, because first in the world. It ain't probably second in the world. But the one, the V12, ain't nobody gonna take the time to do that. And it was, I'm telling you guys, on a scale of 1 to 100, that was a 100 bill. That car was, I just say, go look at it. Go look it up. Crazy. I enjoy watching that one. I enjoy watching the guy with the Hellcat in the Grand National. But like I said, I'm not one of them big proponents of that. Especially Grand Nationals, GNXs, and Type T Regals. Them you don't mess with. That's one of my favorite words. I can't make this up. Those are 3 cars you don't engine swap. Unless, like I said, unless you buy a rolling chassis. You buy a rolling chassis, ain't on you. Somebody else did it. And then you can do it, you can do whatever you want to do. But like I said, that when I saw that Trans Am with the LS in it, I was outdone the first time I saw it. I saw it again. Man, off camera, he explained to me how it came about. And it was the same deal. It was a rolling chassis that he bought. And he decided to LS swap it. It's, like I said, it's more reliable, more horsepower and all of that. But like I said, there's certain cars you just don't do that to. Like I said, the G-bodies, the Cutlasses, the Cudas, the Chargers, Benzes, older Benzes, you don't do that to. Monte Carlo Aeros, SS's, you got 305 in it, leave the 305 in there. Gonna be worth more money. Anything original is worth more than something that's been resto modded. I'm sorry. Especially those kind of vehicles. There's certain resto mods that still bring big money, but not those particular cars. You leave them cars alone. But a lot of people don't care that it's my car, I do what I want, but okay. I got an example that I would go into, but I'm not going to go into because I don't want to open up that kind of worms, but we ain't going to even mess with that. But anyway, time for me to get up out of here. Like I always say in closing, check on your people, everybody. Mental health is real, man. You never know what somebody going through. And if you got a beef, squash it. Because guess what? at the end of the day, you're going to feel better. And treat everybody like you want to be treated, even though it don't go like that. Because in the end, he going to understand, so it don't matter. So with that being said, everybody have a blessed week. Like I said, I got a video coming for you guys on Wednesday. And I got another little tidbit from the sale of the Black Ghost, which happened on Friday. That's nice. It'll be a week later from when it actually sold at auction. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. Hey, like I said, I love each and every one of you, my moderators. Salute. Because when the foolishness come through, I saw it too. But you know what? I could have did it, but I let y'all do it. I want to see what y'all on y'all toes. I was about to hit the button, but my investigator, my FBI agent took care of it this time. The eye in the sky, I don't know where he must be. My drone, his battery power must be low today, or he must be doing something else, because he usually take care of all that business. But my investigator, he always come through, because he'll get on the horn when people come through to make sure they legit. If they ain't legit, they up out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I said this once. Good night, Angela. And I said 100,000 times. Without you guys, there is no Catfish Corner. You guys will make y'all the little engine that could, as far as this channel go. The whole channel, everything I do, is predicated on y'all. Because y'all don't watch it, y'all don't support it, it ain't gonna go nowhere. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. All my old Fish Gang members and my new Fish Gang. I get a few new ones coming through. Matter of fact, we gonna get a new Fish Gang member next Sunday. If y'all know, you know. Because y'all know how it go. And like I said, if you know, you know. With that being said, I'm out of here. I will see you guys next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a blessed and prosperous week, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace.